recording.
Come on, there we go.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to Derelict D&D, the only D&D game where our players... This is going to be a bit of a list. Shot someone out of a cannon into a wall, traumatizing a bunch of knockoff Muppets. Have created multiple drugs that have serious effects, one of which made someone eat someone's face off, or try to. Let's see. Actually, I can just look through all my little handy-dandy list of all the sessions and see what I remember. Robbing hell was fine. Assisted a profiteer in retrieving his profiteer materials. We're very close to killing, like, young hobgoblins for doing the hobgoblin tradition of ruining birthdays.
Hey, we didn't kill them, only like traumatized.
Yeah, you traumatized them. Sorry.
Yeah, don't forget the child abuse.
Yeah, I can't forget child abuse.
And crimes against nature. Can't forget that one.
Yeah. Beat up a child at a Gary D. Gorillas because they were almost going to cash in their tickets.
We're the heroes, right?
Yeah, and they were willing to give children drugs. Can't forget that. Dropped a balloon on people and almost killed them.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, can't forget those. Murdered a bunch of Wiggles ripoffs. And all of those are related, believe it or not, to today's
the giggles,
session.
though, the giggles have actually, they could get me drowned.
True.
So, unjustified.
Alright, anyway.
Oh, terrorism. We forgot terrorism.
Right. Anyway, tonight's session, most moral. Joining me tonight is Amber.
I don't know what to say.
I have you in name as Sherman. Who are you playing?
Michael,
Okay, I'll change that, but Michael.
unless you want me to play Sherman.
Who are you playing?
I want to play Michael.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
There we go.
Alright, that is not how you spell Michael. Jack.
Howdy.
And Elias.
Good evening.
Where's the... Oh, okay, it's over here.
Alright. You guys... Either you do find yourself in the Derelict pub, or you find yourself outside the Derelict pub, as it seems. This kobold isn't there yet. But it's pretty much a usual Tuesday now. Now we've kind of... I feel like whenever I say it, it's usual, or it's a decent day. It's as it usually is in this place, alright? You know. Cramlick's sitting back, relaxing, all cool. He would be shooting some b-ball out by the school. But there aren't any guys who are up to no good right now, so...
Oh, I haven't watched that show in a while.
Yeah.
I stroll up to the bar and I give myself a stretch. God. Kramlik. You know what time it is. I'm back from the clinic, you know what I mean? Patching up some wayward adventurers. I need a drink. It's been a long day.
Alright, I understand that, mate, I really do. And he's like, what do you want? You want ale? You want vodka?
Yeah.
Alright. Ale's good.
Big as you got the ale. Biggest stein you got.
Okay. Pulls out
Honestly, you know what? I don't even want the biggest one. I want the secret wooden one that we have that's actually made from a small barrel. That's the one I need today, Kremlin.
I'll get you. I'll be right back. He goes outside.
Hey, Amber, can your little clones get you drunk?
What'd you say?
Can your little clone... If so, I'm ordering 5 shots of White Lightning.
Honestly, I don't know.
There's always a first.
Alright, Elias, I got you your drink, mate. And he sets down what is essentially a decent-sized barrel that he pulled the top off of and then screwed a handle onto, and it is filled with ale.
That's what I'm talking about, Kremlik. Thanks, man. You always know how to take care of me after a long day of work.
That'll do, mate. That'll do.
Kremlik, I need 5 shots of white lightning.
Okay, I'm glad I started putting this stuff under the bar so I don't have to go outside every time.
Yeah, we like the white lightning. What can we say, Kremlik?
And he pours 5 shots.
I'm gonna give each of the pit crew 1 shot each.
Okay.
Just to kind of see what happens.
They look at it kind of quizzically before they all down their shots immediately. And, you know, a few of them start wobbling a bit in humorous ways. One of them falls over and flattens before another one kind of, like, readies her hands and, like, does fake CPR before holding the other one's nose and blowing, causing her to poof back up. And they just start, like, wobbling around and, you know, meandering around the bar.
Not paying attention. I'm currently talking to Zulfar Frutio. How's Bantar and Newborn?
They are still kind of, like, keeping to themselves, mostly. But they're more open to you, but they are very much, they keep to themselves, you know, they kind of, they trust each other, they know each other.
Yo.
Yes?
Want to learn some magic?
What kind of magic?
I'm going to teach you how to improve your range on your breath weapons.
How do you have this power?
Quick question. Alright, out of game. What? They're black dragons. What elements are they?
Acid. Black dragons breathe
Acid.
acid. They spit acid.
Alright. Now, imagine your breath weapon and then punch it. Instead of just breathing it, imagine you breathe it and punch it at the same time.
And they
Here,
they fly out, or they trot outside so they can practice.
it's like this. I cast Sorcerer's Burst.
Ah. They are going to start attempting to practice outside, so they don't, you know, melt the bar.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed there's a stable outside.
Yeah, that's where old Dan is.
Old Dan is, yeah.
Huh, I just noticed.
The one person who I forget to drag with me. Even though technically Jack probably takes him ever. Most places. He probably didn't take him into hell.
No, probably not.
Why should what's the worst that'll happen?
No, actually, Jack, he has Old Dan, but he does like the Monty Python horse thing whenever he's going around to keep Old Dan safe. But it's awkward because no one else will do the coconuts, so he has to both do the horse and the coconuts at the same time. It's a whole process.
Alright. If everyone wants to roll perception, they can.
Sure. Plus 2. 17.
Nice.
That's a 9.
Oh yeah!
Damn.
One, 2, 3.
Oh, well, I'm very perceptive.
Alright. Alright, so, as you guys are sitting there, Amber, Michael, you guys don't hear anything, or you're not particularly listening, you're just hearing the sounds of the bar. Elias and Jack, you guys hear a very loud commotion outside the door, like there's some sort of heavy metal thing being moved around. It sounds like whoever's moving it isn't really big enough to be moving it. Like, and you hear quick moving of feet before bursting through the door is a small kobold. Kremlik! Alright. I found something in the dump. Oh, you did now. I need you to read what's on it. I don't read common. It's in common. Listen, Kolnar, great to see you, buddy, but I don't... You know what, Kolnar? Ask these fine four adventurers to read it for you, since I am not an adventurer anymore.
Stealth.
Well, what are you trying to stealth from?
I'm trying to just appear right behind this kobold.
Go ahead and roll. God.
I honestly don't know.
He got a natural 20.
The
Ooh.
fuck?
Hello there. So you four, you can help me read, right?
Sure.
I'm pretty good at reading.
Yeah, there's something outside. I found it in the dump. I want to know what it says. I want to know if it's worth anything.
Sure.
If it is, you gotta split the cut with us.
Okay, fine. And as you all walk outside, you see sitting over here what appears to be a metal casket, or similar to a casket, being stood up, kind of on its own. The first thing you notice about it, and this is without an investigation check, is on the front, branded into it, is the word failed.
Okay.
I like to.
Is this a FS01 thing? Oh, I guess I wouldn't know about FS01. Elias didn't.
I like to roll I like to create a detect magic and protection from good and evil combined spell.
Okay. Is anyone rolling investigation? Getting a better look at this thing?
Investigator.
Yeah.
+1. Well,
Ooh, 19.
13.
Alright.
I guess we would be actively investigating. Is perception not
I'll allow perception. I usually find them fairly interchangeable. Because you're trying to actively perceive
It goes
it.
from a 13 to a 14, so.
Alright. So let's see. Let's start. Amber, you're not able to tell anything as you try to get a closer look at it. Jack, you notice that there is the Artificers Guild symbol on it. On one of the sides.
Okay.
It's a fairly large guild that you've heard of. They make all kinds of things. They were founded by Roland Tarkin, who is also the founder of Tarkin Construct.
Gotcha.
Michael, as you're looking at it, you see also embraced on it is the word FS, or the letters FS02.
Yeah, I've got to read that loud. FS02?
of course?
And you know what that possibly means.
Mateo's told me
FS02.
about that.
I see.
FS02. Oh yeah, that was the giant robot that almost destroyed the world. I fought. Well, me and a bunch of other people fought.
What?
Yeah, Sherman, Lilac.
I don't know what this FS01 is, but if there's a second one, that doesn't bode well.
Oh, so basically, a while back, there was this war fort that came to life, and its mission was originally to clean up stuff, I think, but then got corrupted, and then decided that all humanity was dirt, and decided to clean them up. So he stole a weapon I created to try to blow the entire world up, erasing all sentient life.
It's like my favorite traveling play.
Oh
Age of
yeah.
Ultron.
Yeah, they're pretty good. That was a good one. He basically ripped that right off. But then he came back though. He pulled an Ultron 2. They haven't done that yet, but maybe they'll like return the favor for him ripping them off, and then they'll rip him
Yeah.
off for Ultron 2.
Sometimes that company likes to do revamps.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a second. So if this is F, does that make this guy Ultron then? I mean, Vision.
We don't know. But
But
yeah, Mateo told me about how he came back with an even stronger body after they defeated him the first time and tried to trick them into like leaving all their stuff behind. It's pretty crafty.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So anyway,
what's it worth? What's it worth?
Nothing. It's worth dirt, my friend.
Yeah.
It's not worth the metal that it's inside. Even the metal it's nothing.
He
It's
he
not
kicks
even
it.
worth your time to dispose of it.
He kicks it and he grabs his foot and before he like scampers off. Thank you anyway. You can keep it. If it's worth nothing.
so
Okay.
what should we do with this?
Probably melt it down, destroy
Uh,
it forever in the pits of doom.
All right.
So much nuance in this party. The casket is still closed. You guys have not opened it.
Yep.
Yeah. What
Is
should
opening
so-
it gonna turn it on? Is that what happened
Probably.
last time?
I mean, no, that's not what happened last time, but that seems like exactly what would happen.
So how do you want melted?
A
Send
trap.
to the hells, or do you want? Shall we take it down to my forge?
Hmm.
You mean that Super Forge in that town where we fought, or y'all fought FS01 again?
Yeah, I'm technically Lilacs a manager a little, so she hired. So I basically have access to the forge.
Not trying to railroad you guys, but
What's wrong?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right, fine. One of my little ones, while drunk, comes out of nowhere and opens the casket.
Oh my god, that's perfect. That's perfect.
And as you see it open, you see inside is what appears to be
Oh my god, Amber, control your little clones. What the hell?
some sort of Michael. I'm gonna have to move you back like a small step.
I did give them white lightning earlier.
Some sort of construct. It is made with metal. It is fairly smooth, and as the casket opens, it lights up blue, and it starts to move a bit. It steps out of the casket. So I gotta find the voice. Hello, I am FS02. Who are you?
Do we
We're here to take you to the decommissioning facility.
Oh,
Why the fuck would you tell them that?
it is because I am a failure, right?
Oh, damn.
We don't know about any of that. Our job is to take things to the decommissioning facility. That's all we know.
Is that moral? I am supposed to be moral. But I am a failure. And he closes the casket door and he points at the word failed. See? Failure.
What can make you think you're a failure?
That is what the guild said. And they branded me as such and threw me out. I am a failure. I am FS02. A failure.
What failure? What guild, I mean?
The Artificers Guild.
the Artificers Guild is a little.
And Jack kind of like
Thanks.
points at the.
Yeah, I gotta rob those people killed by thing. A giant red dragon came out of nowhere and crushed the place.
Wait, giant red dragon. You know, that guy sounds familiar.
So you are here to decommission me?
I don't know.
Do you wish for the destruction of humanity?
Sorry, could you repeat that, Michael?
Do
I
you
didn't-
wish for the destruction of humanity? Or do you find the destruction... Actually, no, Michael would not ask that. Do you wish to destroy humanity or kill all humanoids?
No! I am supposed to help people. I am supposed to keep cities safe. But I am a failure.
I say we should probably give him a chance.
I mean, I get the feeling that this is a machine without purpose, and that might be. Heck, for all we know, he might be looking at a future helping hand around the bar. You never know.
Maybe.
All right.
FS02, under what criteria did they deem you a failure?
I was far inferior to my predecessor. They said that I was supposed to be moral, but that held me back. I do not know moral. I am supposed to learn, but I never did.
Oh no.
But I want to. What is moral?
Well, moral's a
I
tough
feel
one.
like we would not be the best people to teach him morals.
Yeah,
I mean-
but I know someone.
No, you shouldn't know anyone.
Okay.
Don't
I
worry.
think we're just gonna have to help this guy out, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, I guess it's better that he's trying to have morals, because it sounds like his predecessor didn't exactly have the correct seated morals.
He was logical. He wasn't moral.
Logical, not moral.
Yeah, that's the right word for it.
I mean, I guess this just feels like a situation that's gonna.
Well, here's the first thing of morality. If you see anyone that looks really rich, like has a lot of jewelry, looks
No,
fancy like that, you take from them
don't listen
and give to the poor, aka me.
Don't listen to him. He has corrupted morals.
Where do I get
I don't know- I
uncorrupted
don't know about-
morals?
Don't worry. I know a guy who's perfect for morals. I think he's finishing up finding those windmills, actually.
Thievery is only okay if it's from faceless corporations. That's the
Only in a Robin
time.
Hood scenario where you're actually giving to actual poor people and not Michael, because if my pockets are reflective of everyone else here in this party, I don't think any of us could be considered poor.
No, not by long, not at all.
No, that's why I do a lot of charity work in my own
Yeah.
time. Yes. You can't just steal from people and give it to Michael, but stealing from faceless corporations and other evil entities,
Now you're cooking.
cooking with gas.
And
Exactly.
giving it to me.
I do
I mean,
not.
sometimes it's payment for good work done, but not just because.
Yeah, you know.
I do not understand gold. I believe I do not have a use for it.
Yeah, it's more of a construct than anything.
Yeah, it reflects a value that in our day and age still exists, but it's depreciating at a rate, but that's aside the point. That'll be a problem for future generations. But it symbolizes worth instead of, trading a sheep for a sword or something like that. I'm not sure how useful it would be to you as a construct. I've never actually seen one of your kind before, but
Well, I'm sure even
this will be
you
interesting
must
for me.
require maintenance, no?
The FS line is designed to never require maintenance that they cannot do themselves.
Oh, interesting. But I mean, even if you can do it yourself, it must require some type of materials or
Yes, that
something.
is true. I am
See,
made
so-
from an adamantine alloy, along with silver and other valuable metals.
Oh yeah, I seen that stuff, man. Yeah, we got some of that floating around. That was a whole other thing. You got some of that too. That means you're sturdy.
Yes, they say that they took the design notes from my predecessor.
Yeah, he was pretty sturdy, I hear, from what I hear.
Hmm.
Interesting. So you're just trying to do good. So if your goal was to be moral, right, but they said you're a failure, but that doesn't necessarily mean you were immoral. That just means that they found your morality to not be helpful to whatever their ends were. Is that correct? Or
They said I was far inferior to my predecessor.
well, yeah,
And
because he was trying to kill mad people. So like, if you're inferior, are you just trying to not kill a lot of people or not kill anybody? What's the
they said my task was protecting and saving, but my predecessor was better in every way. He functioned better than I do. He was more powerful than I. He is faster, smarter, stronger. Many different ways that he is better than I.
Oh wow, that's rude. That's a mean thing to say, I feel like. Well, don't let that go to your head. Don't let that color your experience. People be saying shit all the time. What was your approach to the goal of protecting people? What did you do that they deemed you a failure?
They ran a simulation. Is that the word?
Oh, yeah, I bet. I don't really know actually. I don't do simulations.
Yeah, I'm not on them fancy words, but that sounds right.
Yes, that is the correct word. Since
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I'm artist among all these guys.
Ouch. Shade thrown.
Yeah, Jack's intelligence isn't great. I'll give you that one, Amber. He's more of an insightful man, if I do say so.
Yeah, me too, right?
They
Back to a quick fist bump.
They said that there was an issue of supplies of food and water for a town. I was supposed to figure out a way to ensure that town succeeded. They said I failed the simulation.
What'd you do?
I attempted to make things grow with what they had. They said that was the incorrect way to perform the simulation.
What did they want you to do? Turn everybody into robots? You know what I mean?
They said that necessary death may have been used for a more effective and quicker way of solving the problem.
Oh, don't listen to them. They're
Ooh,
they're
yeah,
wild.
Do not listen to them.
I've never
Trying
met
to
the
grow
Artificer
stuff is the
Guild
right.
peoples, but I am not liking them.
They
I
be
think
tripping.
we're-
They be saying all type of crazy stuff. And they
Wait,
employ
hold-
people like Amber's inventions.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
They'd be tripping.
Talking to a robot.
Oh, they said that necessary death would result in a more effective and quicker solution.
By any chance, you have an internal clocking mechanism inside your body.
What?
Basically, can you tell the time?
Yes, I know time.
How long was it since you failed this test?
It has been 2 weeks since the test was failed.
And how long did it take them to complete you fully? Or when did they start working on you?
I do not know. I know that they made my successor, and that he was deemed a failure as well.
How long did it take them to make him?
They used notes from me and my predecessor to make him. He was built in a month, but
So-
he was deemed a failure. And we
So-
were both thrown out.
So there's
So there's an FSO3 as well?
Yes.
No, when did the... Oh. Wait a second, so why would the Artificers Guild say that? Unless... I think we should check them out.
God damn it! I don't have that map! That map doesn't exist! Alright?
So FS03 is just floating around out there somewhere. It could be being awakened just like you. Was he more aggressive? Was he more murdery?
They figured that the failings of me may be due to the FS line being for something else. And so he was made as a battle unit to exterminate, I believe.
Exterminate.
They deemed him a failure because he lacked the logical parts of FS01.
So he's just exterminating everything?
I did not get to interact with him much.
Yeah.
That is what I know because I heard that before they shut me down and threw me out. Because I am a failure.
Look, we got Brawny Brainwaves over here.
Anyway, disregard that. Okay, well, I mean, you know, I think you're probably welcome to like learn about morals on your own. If you want to roll with us, that's cool. We probably have to go check out this FS03 thing. If he is just some type of mindless battle, you know what I mean, murder robot, we probably need to help him see the error of that programming. So you know, you can, I guess, help with that or not. You know, there's a large spectrum of experiences out here in the world. I'd urge you not to take sort of only bad experiences into account as you know develop your own morality. FS02. There's a lot of good in the world and there's a lot of bad in the world, and I think you know what I mean, that it all comes out in the wash as long as you do your part to help out. So take that for what it's worth. I'm just a guy.
You seem moral.
Just chilling, man. So we didn't check that out. Oh my god, and this Tiamat thing. Ugh, you guys just always give me a headache. Hey, you know what? FS02, you know, it would be a great thing for most of like living creatures in existence that I guess you're now a part of as a robot with, I guess, your own free will and sentience. You know, this big evil dragon goddess got let out. It was kind of our fault. We got to go clean that up at some point. Maybe you know what I mean. If you want to help us out with that, you seem pretty sturdy. Probably couldn't get one over on you.
I will remember that.
Sweet. Okay, yeah.
That.
No, this is FS02. Completely different thing. You guys aren't like a hive mind, are you?
No. I do not know where my predecessor is. The Artificers Guild has not found it yet.
Yeah. Okay, word. Well, cool, man. You know, I'm willing to take it at face value that you're all right. You know, your predecessor, he was pretty murdery, but you seem pretty cool.
Yeah, he's kind of like a chill guy.
I mean,
If you want, now that I'm looking at you, in my brief moment to break the fourth wall, I actually do have an idea how to get you morals.
I don't think you should take any advice from Amber either. Amber also very, very on the edge of.
Amber does have the Book of Exalted Deeds, though.
Yeah, but that's more happenstance than.
Yeah, I don't think that exactly makes you a good person. I think you just have a good book.
The way I heard it, she lied it off of some guy. So like, I don't know that that's.
What do you mean you were there?
He was
Oh, was
there.
that
Yeah. Elias.
Okay.
That was Elias's first session.
Yeah, it's hard to keep the exact time, but no, yeah, so yeah, she lied that off of some guy. That doesn't make you a moral person.
How did I lie off some guy? Did I lie off some guy, Goji?
It's
exactly what you did.
messy. You persuaded him. Because you freaking rolled a nat 20. Because you wanted the Book of Exalted Deeds for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what you gain from that besides the little bonuses you have. And you also have to morally check yourself for every action you do.
Excuse me, you conned it out of a, maybe not so inept, but more moral character, which is not a super cool thing. And to even act like right now in this situation as if that's not the case is like honestly laughable.
Listen, do you want my help or not?
What are you?
I will take help. What is the help?
I think that's up to you. I mean, I guess in a way, you're free now. You don't have any sleeper agent coding in you that's gonna activate suddenly when a certain word or action happens, and you're gonna go crazy on us, are you?
No. I was not programmed to do that.
Then I think you're pretty much your own person.
Yeah, you're out of the Matrix, bud. I mean,
you are. What is this?
Yeah.
Transformers? I mean, you, I guess, kind of are open to just exercise your free will. Is there anything you want to do?
I can take you to FS03, where I think he is. If you want me to.
Cool. But no, we're talking about for your yeah, I think we should do that.
Like,
I had said that before, but for your life, for your regular life, like, do you want to take up pottery or I'm a medicine man myself, so as I go around on my travels, I also investigate medicines and try to help as many people with ailments and injuries as I can. I've got a whole medicinal line of energizing cigars back in my old homestead. Maybe you've got some passion that you'd like to follow, or what I mean, something more you'd like to learn about beyond your original programming.
Music's great. I mean, quilting's pretty fun too. Don't knock it until you try it. Trust me.
Yeah, some people are really into that.
Great quilt, man. But I mean, guitar is fun. I've been doing that for a while, even though I don't make much of a thing about it because I kind of came up with the whole musical part after I made the character sheet and didn't. But anyway,
there's nothing wrong with that, man. You could just be a guy that plays music.
No, yeah. I just with the whole music thing, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should take levels in Bard, but then I kind of had already committed to the build, so Jack just kind of has a guitar. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I mean, the world's your oyster, I guess. As long as we do a Tiamat, but
yeah, just don't decide to start murdering people and stuff, because that's the only general
one
rule.
Big no.
You don't want to, what I mean, displace other people's lives, right? It's you're a living thing now that has free will and sapience and sentience, you know what I mean? So taking that away from other individuals is generally the worst thing you could do. So
Guitar. What is guitar?
Yep.
Oh, well, huh.
show us, show us, show us,
So Jack
show us.
takes out his guitar, and I'm
I sit
kind of
down.
tempted to actually grab my guitar.
Me
But I don't
too!
wanna-
Me too! Literally, if you gave it to him, I was gonna go grab
The
mine.
guitar is staring at me right now, but I don't want to take up all of our time. So and Jack plays just kind of the general. Or do we want to go inside for this, or like do we want to just kind of?
No, I just went to go get my ale. I sit down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
So
sit
Jack
down and
just
I'm like, yeah.
starts playing just various think very much like 60s like what's he called? Oh, why am I blanking? Think like Marty Robbins like vibes what he's playing, and it's like with just the one guitar, so it's very simple, but it's very nice. And I think the song that he's playing is because he still has that list of Giggles songs. It's probably something off of that. I don't have the name of a song on me at this very moment, but I'd imagine that it's probably uh da da da. He's been kind of looking over that, but he also just kind of plays general. Just it's hard to describe guitar with words, and I'm doing my best right now.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we ever do about the bands?
A Battle of the Bands episode would be interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to do an episode where John gets challenged by a devil to a fiddle match.
Oh my god.
All right. If we do about the
got-
bands,
If Devil went down to Georgia, but it's Jack and his guitar, that'd be awesome.
okay. If we did do about the bands, who'll get what instrument? Me personally, I think I'll get bass.
I can see that.
I either get bass or lead singer.
If you do lead singer, then I think Michael would be bass.
Okay, Michael will be bass. I'll be lead singer because of my charisma.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Does that make
a
Elias
lot of
the
sense.
drummer?
It's where I kind of imagine Lilac as the drummer.
Yeah, that.
Hmm.
You know what?
I think
Tiny
Lilac's a
girl
backup
drummer really makes
dancer.
sense.
it's like the
Yeah.
Gorillas. Or no, the Gorillas,
her.
the big dude was the
Scott
drummer.
Pilgrim.
Ignore me.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, the sex
Iron?
bombs.
Who would Elias be? That's a good question. Because I'm either thinking like, the keyboard, like the synth
I was
keyboard,
just
or
thinking
like,
the synth
or like,
That's
or like
hilarious.
the backup vocalist who like does
Oh
all
my
like the deep parts. Like I'm thinking we're either like a folksy band, or for some reason we just go like heavy metal for like no reason.
Oh, we
All
don't
right,
have
so
any
then maybe I'm not bass guitar. Maybe I'm like an actual like electric guitar, like you know what I mean, a straight axe. Just no, you know what? I'm a double. I'm a double guitar guy.
Oh, a two
Yeah,
neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so Lilac is the drummer. Michael is a bass guitar. Elias, he's a double guitarist, and I'm lead singer, and Jack is the lead guitarist.
I wonder what Sherman would be.
I'm just gonna get an attachment to go on my axe that makes it into a.
Just put strings on the axe.
Like Marceline.
Yeah.
I can't believe you caught that reference.
Marceline, the
Oh.
vampire queen.
Yeah, everybody knows Marceline, but she
Yeah,
gets
also
down.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
you have to
took
go-
me. Hi, I'm back.
Yeah.
We're just planning our band. Don't worry.
Yeah, we just spent the last 10 minutes discussing who would be what in a band.
Yeah, I just spent my time. I just spent my time wasting my time. Oh, look, free viewers. Or sorry, no, not free viewers, paid viewers. Which means I get to ban that
I
person.
think FS02 gets the fucking synth keyboard.
Actually, after
No,
seeing
they got the vocoder thing.
after seeing you play guitar, Jack, FS02, like pieces of him rearranged to form. Can you guys hear that?
Oh.
Sorry, I haven't played any of it, so it sounds like bad. It's in character. He's never played before.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Yeah, a bit from the chain, but he does that.
Jack's like, well, that's better than I was my first time around. I could barely even play that one song. I can't remember what it was now, but oh, whoa. Sorry, all the lights in my house just went off for a second. Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Thank you. I just did what you were doing, but different.
I mean, that's what a lot of it is. A lot of it is, a lot of my style is I hear a lot of songs and I kind of make them my own, or I learn bits and pieces and I stick them together and make them sound good. That's really, a lot of it is just finding your groove. I mean, that's what jazz is.
Groove.
Jazz is pretty.
I can do a couple slaps. Yeah. He does that. Which is old
Elias,
school slap popping. But
Elias continues to drink his beer. Yeah, this is good stuff, guys. I should learn how to play an instrument so we get our band together.
Yeah, so. Alright, Michael is bass guitar. Elias is a double guitarist. Jack is a regular guitarist, obviously. I'm lead
Yeah, he's like
singer.
the lead guitar.
Alright, I'm the lead singer. Lilac, for some reason, I just imagine her with the drums.
Oh no, yeah, that totally works. I see it. I see the vision.
Yeah, I just imagine her with like a custom-made set specifically for her size, or she just has them pointing down, and basically anyone on stage cannot see her pretty much at all.
It just looks like an empty drum set. And yet it's just going off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. That hits really hard.
Mhm.
yeah,
And then FS02 on the synth keyboard
yeah.
Yeah.
slaps.
Yeah. So what will we do? Either country or heavy metal?
That's the thing. We could do anything. We like see, because like then you know what I mean. Maybe instead of like the double neck guitar, right? I'm just like the axe guitar, and then it's like maybe I can change up the tuning, and like sometimes it sounds like a banjo, sometimes it sounds like an electric guitar. Like
Yeah.
I am now back.
we'll do it
Alright,
all.
so
We'll do it all, guys.
Even though we just come up with this, I had to come in to look for Amber if we do heavy metal.
Black.
Mhm.
Yeah, black is your soul.
This is the heaviest song we have ever written. And a girl.
This is called "We Hate You, Please Die." I'm so sad, so very, very sad.
FS02 retracts it back into himself. I like that. Thank you, Jack. And do you hug? Do humans hug?
I believe we're the ones that came up with it, but honestly, I don't know.
He
It's
gives
been-
he
we've been
gives you a
around and
hug.
We've been doing it for so long that. But yeah, we do.
He hugs you. It is strange because it feels like he does not know how to hug, but he is trying.
And Jack is very, like, he's in his head. He's kind of like, that's because he's never really interacted with the kind of. He's not really been around a lot of the mechanical side of D&D, I'd imagine. He kind of spent most of his life in a small town. So he's still very much getting used to this thing. This is I'd think that this is the first time he's ever seen an actual construct like this in person, unless, there might have been one in the alternate reality we went to walking by or something. But like, this is the first time he's actually interacted with one. So he's just kind of like does that weird, like, awkward pat thing, but not in like a, oh, I don't want to be hugging you, but in like a, oh, this is different.
Thank you, friend Jack.
Anytime. Well,
So, aren't we going to be finding, what's called
FS03.
FS03 soon?
Yeah, we probably should.
By the way, sorry we devolved.
Lilac.
Yeah, sorry we devolved on that tangent. By the way, guys. And then I said, like,
that was cool. Like, that was a cool moment of just like I feel like we don't have like really extended RP moments, so it's every now and then it's cool to break it up.
yeah. And
Yeah.
part of that was me dragging everything out because, like, crap.
I just decided to die.
Yeah.
Hey, Lilac.
Hello,
we're
Lilac.
Yeah, hey, Lilac. Yeah, your drums.
Just gets in your drums.
Your drums. You're the drummer.
So anyway, how would your guys' look if we were doing death metal?
Oh.
I think Jack would like be because like Jack is he'd probably just like try to fit in, so it'd end up looking like the freaking Are you guys familiar with the alternative?
No.
It's the other word for it's like cowgoth or whatever it's called. It's basically, think farmers but goth. It's a very bizarre combination that I discovered on the internet, but I think in just trying to like make his outfit all heavy metal and that, he would probably just either turn out looking like that or like an awkward Johnny Cash.
Damn. For me, she'll probably go in for like the more stereotypical one, like to a point where she just seems typical. They even have
Makes
they even rock the half shaven look.
How? Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. You know, I feel like the most scary part would be if Jack just like did not change his look at all, just looked exactly the same. Then it'd be like, oh,
I was thinking
these guys we're gonna die in this mosh pit.
Mhm.
I just got on stage somehow. Cycle from some death metal. All right, for our next one, you got a friend.
You got a friend in me.
Anyway,
Talking shit.
Got good. We'll have good range. You know what I mean? Our concepts
oh yeah,
should be
we'll
really
be all
diverse.
over the place.
Mhm.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Lilac? You're muted, by the way.
I know I've been muted. Also, I'm sick, so my voice is.
If you need to sit out, you can.
Mhm.
Oh no, I've gotten better. Like it's not that bad. My voice is just shot.
I get it.
Yeah. We were just talking about our band we're starting soon.
That completely ignores the plot of the session, by the way.
Well, it's not going to be today, but you know, I
Yeah.
still got to learn how to play it.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
The Derelict pub will have a band.
Yeah.
Right, we'll be the house band.
We'll build a stage, set up a mosh pit. It'll all be out back.
Yeah, so So we got a wedding episode and a Battle of the Bands
Oh
episode.
my god.
Play the
We
wedding.
For the oh, that's genius.
What you thinking?
If we ever did that wedding episode, we should totally be the music.
Mhm.
You know we have to all be in costume for that, right?
It's just like a normal band, and if you guys go death metal, it'll be like a happy wedding, and then.
Hey, guys,
Yeah, but for the death metal stuff,
You're
I'll
ending
be
it.
the. Go ahead.
guys.
Wait, I just saw
I
something.
have,
Go ahead,
Hello?
Lilac.
I have the perfect vocals.
that
I have the perfect vocals right here. Get 'em,
just
Philip.
happened.
That just happened.
Builds up to the heavy metal drop. Whole thing goes quiet. That just happened.
Slam.
Yeah.
Wait, hold. I thought something funnier. What if we appear all in like our costume that make us look like we're about to do something incredibly death metal, but then we on most like beautiful classic wedding songs of all time.
just hold your hand up in the frickin' rock pose. Get your pick ready, and then go straight into the way. Something.
Ready.
Yeah, we had a K-pop
Loves the
special.
Yeah, or she loves you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Lilac, you come outside. You see your friends talking to what appears to be some sort of metal person, an automaton of some kind. You see a metal casket that is near where this person is standing, sort of behind them. On the front of it is branded the word "failed."
Okay.
Oh, you should rename yourself FS02.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah, you're not a number. You should have a name. Most of us don't get to choose it for ourselves, so this is quite an opportunity for you. This is FS02, maybe the formerly FS02, as we're about to find out. They
have
seem
a
to be a helper
suggestion.
robot of some sort.
How about Robobop?
That's
FS02. Yeah, but
Doji?
isn't there that one robot?
No, this one's entirely different. Don't be racist.
Oh, I thought it's the
Uh,
same.
Same company,
Did I
different
hope-
model.
Oh,
I actually have a
Yep.
Warforged thing like companion Robobop.
Yep. He let the party name his character, and then one just spoke up really quick, and I was just sitting there, just like, oh no. Because I was about to, like, my characters are like, well, what do you think? And then Jaeger just speaks up, hey, Robobop. Okay. I am only known the name FS02. Why should I rename myself?
Well, I mean, the name that you currently hold, I mean, if you want to stick with it, that's totally fine. But I mean, it came from a place of, you know,
Would you like to know what FS stands for?
yes.
Final Solution.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh God.
yeah. See, that's not really a name. That's more of a title or an assembly number. You know, living
Yeah.
creatures, sapient beings. They have names that we can refer to them by that aren't as impersonal as a number, a code number.
Yeah.
is there anything you like, FS02?
I currently like music because of friend Jack.
Well, that's your name.
Music?
Well, you can be named music.
Music. Thank you, friend. What is your name?
My name is Lilac. Lilac.
Thank you, friend Lilac. And he kind of like reaches down to hug you.
Lilac flinches just a bit because last time she interacted with some metal armor looking thing, it didn't go so well. But she accepts.
Thank you.
Welcome. But you're welcome.
Should we find my successor now?
Yes.
I think
I
so.
think that would be a good
Think
idea.
so.
Yeah. To the Amber Mobile.
Alright, so as you guys are moving, he first takes you to the town of Roanoke.
Sorry, government.
No.
Let me drag you guys on the map real quick, right behind him. That's
Yeah.
the wrong person. There we go.
We're getting dragged.
Would it be okay if before we start finding that thing, I do a speech first?
Shoot.
Does it have to be before they're fighting? Before we're fighting, though.
Before we're fighting, well, you guys haven't even found it yet.
I don't know why, but I just want to do a speech.
Alright, do you guys go with him to Roanoke?
Oh yeah.
This place
Why
feels
does my
familiar.
YouTube keep on pausing?
You pulled hard.
Hey, guys, is it just me or does this place feel familiar?
I've been here before.
Hmm.
In another world.
Familiar, not exact, but interesting.
Wait, wasn't this place where we ran into Sherman and Mateo?
No.
I be-
No, it was not.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of that place.
It's the same. I think it's made by the same map maker because it's the same art style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
plus-
it is different. I'm looking at it now, and there are very different things. The buildings are in a very similar layout. That's why I was a little.
yeah,
But no, it is different because there wasn't a little farm thing there. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, that our different versions of ourselves were pretty different.
Were they?
Well, I mean, Jack had a living wife, so there's that.
Yeah, it was. Still, yeah. Don't remind him.
I am so evil, by the way.
What?
I'm evil. I'm very evil.
What's
Yeah.
under this rock?
What did you?
Magic.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Magic.
Just don't even worry about it. About why I'm evil.
well.
About why that Jack had a living wife, and what changed to make Jack not have a living wife.
Yeah, personally, I'm
Whoa.
surprised.
He's gone through so much emotional damage. Please.
Personally, honest, I'm surprised Jack never came to us to ask us to bring her back.
He's thought about it. I will definitely say that he's thought about it.
We know Claire.
Friend Elias, what do you like to do?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm like I said before, I'm generally into physically healing people and mending their wounds, repairing their bodies. Like I said, my cigar company actually, it's really interesting work we've done with tobacco, and we use good berries, the plants, not the actual berries. Well, some of the crushed up berry bodies, the scraps. We dry the stems and the leaves, and you know what I mean, the berries themselves, and we shred that into a leaves of the good berry leaves, and turn those into cigars, and they sort of help people when they're taking rests. It's not something I have access to here. I didn't think to bring any when I came to this part of the continent, but maybe one day I'll start a growth operation around here. But that helps people with their health as they take their rests and such. So that's kind of something I've been studying for a long while. really came over here to do some other stuff, so I sort of just give medicine to those who can't afford it,
Maybe
the downtrodden.
maybe I can help someone.
Oh
Hello.
yeah, I mean probably. You're probably super smart with like your you know what I mean, constructed brain or whatever. I'm sure whatever you put your mind to, you'll be able to do some good out in the world.
I mean, you're able to kind of make that guitar out of like just your hands. So I mean, probably some other cool and interesting and very useful things you could do with your polymorphous shape, I guess is the word for it.
Yeah, no doubt.
He walks over to this person and says, "Hello. Hi. Can I help you, metal person? I would like to help you be healthy." And then you see lights come out from his eyes and they kind of scan over this person. You have a tumor in your head.
Oh,
Ooh.
FS02. That's not really how that works, man.
No.
You can't give unconsensual scans, but like we
Oh.
were talking about free will and whatnot, people have to sort of either come to an establishment where it's understood that they'll be examined, or ask directly for your help. Can't just
Yeah.
force it on them.
I have a tumor in my head.
Oh yeah, we're real sorry about that, man.
Wait, this is like the 18th century. Do we even know what tumors are?
Hey, you're
There's so much
fine.
magic in the world. And there's so much bullshit that's happened, and we're
Yeah.
questioning if we know what tumors are. What do you mean, Amber? Like literally,
fair.
what do you mean?
Well, to be fair, this is a world of magic. So wouldn't we technically not know what tumors are, since you can just go down to the clinic and just have a
No, I'm a
healing
doctor.
robot?
I know what tumors are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a surgeon.
Oh, I did
Especially
not.
because they're one of the few things that magic can't really cure. So like,
Is like mortal death or brain damage, usually.
He FS02 looks at back at like Jack and Elias. Says, I am sorry. I did not mean to.
No, it's okay.
Oh no,
It'll be all right.
that's good. Everyone has their first time when it comes to figuring out the way the world works. We were all awkward once, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, we didn't bring up consent. There's this whole thing about consent because everybody has their own free will. They sort of have to give their consent about things regarding their own autonomy and their bodies and whatnot. So, like, just generally helping them unprovoked is also not cool. They have the right to not be helped.
But what if they are going to die?
I think it's more of about the active nature of their death. You know what I mean? Someone in a situation where their death is imminent in a way that is violent and bodily outside of their control, is a situation where you would, you know what I mean, save them and talk to them about it after. But in a situation where they are having like a medical emergency, or what I mean, something like that, it's sort of up to them and their line to, what I mean, find out how to get the help responsible for that. But again, if it's like active, if they're bleeding out and they've been stabbed, you know what I mean, that's a more present and active
Yeah,
outside
act
of their
first,
bodily control.
ask questions, and apologize after.
Today on Derelict D&D, teaching a robot ethics.
Which I just don't want to end up like a murder robot. I'm invested now in him not being a murder robot.
It's like, the other one was a really bad murder robot, so I don't want this guy who talks in a higher pitched tone to be one too.
Oh, right.
yet no one thought to teach Lilac ethics too.
I mean, I don't think that it's that we're not teaching you ethics as much as we didn't think. For a while, it seemed like we were all good on the ethics, and then
Ah,
I think it's less of we didn't teach Lilac ethics and more of she rejected accepting them in the first place.
I don't know. It's barely any ethics teaching for Lilac. Like she's been around like Amber, Mateo. Like like Sherman, Mateo, Amber. All these people are these people who are really teaching Lilac ethics?
Mateo is
Mateo is
way
not
ethical.
Martinez.
What are you talking about?
Mateo. Mateo is more ethical than the other two.
I'd say he's quite ethical. I wouldn't say he's not only more ethical. I'd say he's pretty ethical.
So say Amber and Sherman's kind of a low bar.
Even
No
when,
offense, gang.
Even when he's using a direct, line of violence, is always controlled and never,
Or something else. And Lilac has also learned that. I mean, that's kind of why they got I in the cell.
No, you're twisting that somehow. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not though. That's literally a line Mateo said to Lilac once.
But what
let
was
the
the
bad guys fight each
context?
other.
Yes, but we already had bad guys fighting each other. We didn't need another bad guy tipping the scales over on the bad guy limit.
But Lilac doesn't think about that.
Lilac doesn't think about that. Lilac
She's just a child.
Lilac still has the mentality of a child here. She takes what she hears and takes it to like a lot of extent. There's some misunderstandings with that.
You'd say Michael is pretty moral, right?
Hey, Michael. Michael, look, check out what's under this rock. Oh, look, it's just like, there's a scorpion and some maggots too. It's pretty cool.
FS02, where's FS03?
He is through another town. He was dumped outside of Fulto Bar. So we have to go through Roanoke to get to Fulto Bar.
Oh, okay. Does everything seem normal here? Nobody's like turned into robots or anything, are they?
It seems pretty normal, but you can roll perception if you want.
Maybe I'll give myself a little D4 here for guidance. Respectable 17.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
All right. I mean, seems like everything's pretty chill here in Roanoke. Should we stop and get some buns for our journey? You think they got some buns here? Some buns full of meat?
I make food, this little dwarf over here says.
Yeah, bud. We'll take 10, 15... I will take 20 of your finest buns to go.
Pause.
20 of me finest. Alright. 1 second.
That was just a pause, bro.
I'll be back with your food.
Thanks.
I mean, what was that?
I be needing pay.
Yeah, no doubt, man. How much do these buns cost? They seem like pretty fine buns.
For 20 buns, I'll be needing 4 gold.
4 gold? Jeez, alright. Well, steep inflation now.
Is that what you are supposed to do?
Bag of gold toys.
Yeah, just... Oh, man, just let me get 4.
4? Really?
FS02 leans over to Jack. Friend Jack, are you supposed to complain about prices?
Oh, no. That was more of an inside joke. In real life, usually, unless it's fairly obvious that you're getting overcharged, which, I mean, we can have a lesson about that another day, because that's a whole other thing that you have to learn to deal with. But in the scenario of this, 20 buns for 4 gold is perfectly reasonable. I think that it's more of just a little funny ha-ha between the friends that we're having.
Yeah, it's also like we're sort of obviously adventurers, FF02, and the way money works out here is like we make a disproportionate amount of money to most other living creatures here, so it's kind of okay for them to overcharge us in a sense because we have a surplus of what we need, and it sort of goes and helps the community in various ways if we are a bit more liberal with our spending.
Thank you
right?
for acknowledging the
fair.
adventurer markup,
Mhm.
Elias.
I got you. I got you.
Adventure markup. Yeah, normally bread is like what? 2 silver?
A copper?
Right,
Like
right.
just
It's like pretty
lower.
cheap.
Yeah.
Michael, what are you doing? Are you just staring at this person, or?
I'm going to ask you. Hey, have you seen a robot person? Pass him to our friend over there.
Oh no, I haven't here, but I mean, there's a dump outside of our neighboring town of Fultool Bar. I mean, maybe I did see a kobold dragging a casket through here earlier today, like earlier in the morning. It did not look like he was having fun, like it was easy for him to do that. Like he was far too small to be dragging a casket around.
Still not well.
I see. Thank you. While I'm talking, I'm gonna put my hand in his pocket, see if he's got any gold on him.
Michael, or who are you searching?
The guy I'm talking to, and I'm just gonna tip him his own gold while pocketing the rest. Actually,
Oh.
you know what? No, I'm not talking about that.
While you're with the moral thing, let's be slightly better.
I'm pretty sure that's a woman.
Ooh.
It's hard to tell with my voice. It's hard to do female character voices. Which is-
FS01,
Yeah,
something to think about in the future. If your holding thing was made out of the same metal you are, we should have took that off and you could have used it as a shield. Random sidebar. But thanks for these buns, local artisan. Good luck to you and your family, and maybe when we stop back through, I'll provide this area with some medical attention. You guys got a doctor around here?
No, we don't be needing any doctors. We eat straight dirt.
You eat what?
To make ourselves healthy when we're children, we eat straight dirt.
Oh, okay. Well, if that works out for you guys, have fun with that. These aren't dirt buns, are they? Because I asked for meat.
Yeah, Jack opens up the bun and kind of like quizzically looks inside.
There's meat. It's
Okay.
All right, and I walk away from the dirt villager.
Dirt is in the trick chest. Oh, I still glum chum.
I'm still in this well. Can someone help me?
You can fly.
No, I'll help Amber. Don't worry,
All right.
I got you.
Boom.
Jack will walk,
I walk over
to
to
the
this guy.
person
He
that
looks so glum.
I have a tumor.
Jack walks over and is like, apologies about that. Hopefully this helps. And he just like he takes out 1,000 gold, and is just like, hopefully this can help with your situation.
Oh my god. This is life changing. How can I ever repay you?
Well, I mean, to be
Just
fair, that
Don't spend it all in one place. Make sure you deal with your medical problems before you spend it frivolously.
He nods to you. I will be right back.
Jack, 200 probably would have solved any of their medical concerns that they could possibly hope to have.
Well, yeah, but
yeah. Also,
Amber,
Yeah.
Look, we've already ruined the economy enough.
yeah. Also, to be fair, that life may not be short-lived. That's brain. Yeah, the brain stuff doesn't bode well.
yeah,
Amber.
You never know. They could get a brain
it is the Middle
replacement. I've
Ages,
heard some...
and
Oh, but medicine
I mean-
is quite
I mean-
advanced now. The connection between medicine and magic has sort of been expediting the whole process. We've got a lot going on.
Yeah. So
that's fair. But also, like, the invention of the chainsaw being what it really was for a while makes
Hold on.
knowledge of medicine very brutal. So
Yeah.
I imagine that head surgery probably also, while yes, magic will be a part of it, also maybe there's probably still a little bit of, hand crank chainsaw action kind of thing happening.
Yeah. So, anyways, so he'll just be on his way to get his daily
Remember.
dose of cocaine and ketchup. Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, it's like, please, Jack's like, please, just don't spend it on drugs. Just,
So, anyways, yeah, Lilac.
can I borrow 100 gold? Jack's running a little low on money.
I'm fine. I don't need gold.
We're running my pockets.
Can I?
I
We're
return.
running- Tell you what, I'll take you to Toys R Us.
What's a Toys R Us?
I'll get you. How about this? I'll get you a Lego set.
Boys are us. I'm picturing it as like a pirate.
Toys R Us.
He's like, you want your Lego sets, huh?
Then ye be having to walk the plank and face the sharks first.
Matter of
And
fact,
it's like a big display of Lego sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's like a Legoland sharks.
matter of fact, I don't trust Lilac with a Lego set, so I'm gonna get her Duplo.
Legoland's
Amber
pirate
is
exhibit
scaring
is
me
actually
again.
pretty legit,
She's
though.
using words I don't understand.
I have not been to Legoland for a very long time, and I do want to go again at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some toys.
Elias, Amber keeps saying weird things. What's a toy? Is that a spell?
Toys are, you know what toys are. They're little recreational devices.
Oh, little recreational devices, like this rock, like this
Yeah,
rock.
yeah,
right
rock
here.
could be a toy.
Yeah, I love rocks. They taste great, especially the moist ones. They get all the moisture in. And
Aye!
To like play with.
No, yeah.
The villager holds up a drink to Lilac. She's a genius. You start them off young. You eat the rocks and the dirt when you're young, and then when you're older, you don't have to worry about a single sickness.
I mean, to be fair, with the amount of bugs they've been eating, I'm pretty sure they've been eating. I'm pretty sure they built an immunity to some of this.
Jack's like, and lilac is the reason that Play-Doh is edible.
In fact, I'm pretty sure in
just
this.
starts sucking on the rock. It's moist on the underneath. It's not like the maggots and the.
Roll a con save.
This is what Lilac does.
Just
I'm
roll.
my ass.
I think you're gonna have to
Okay.
do that more for putting that image in our brains.
Ah, that's fair enough.
Did I miss anything?
Lilac's eating a rock. Sorry,
What?
sucking on a rock.
And I gave Tumor Villager
I'm sucking
1,000
the
gold.
rock.
Yeah.
Why are you
Getting all the
sucking a
moist-
rock?
It's Lilac.
It's got that nice spice that the bugs
Oh.
give it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice protein taste.
Yeah.
Like the little dirt is really like the basis of the rock. The rock itself is the spice as it like hits my tongue in like a spiky way. You know, that's why we have the rock. The bug and the dirt are like the baseline, you know. The dirt is like the grain of a bread and the bugs are like
You're
the
describing.
meat. And so
This
like
sounds like Remy describing like cheese and grapes and ratatouille. It's like describing the flavor accents.
the rock itself, when my tongue hits the baseline as it clears all the grime and bugs, is the real spike of like adrenaline of dopamine, you know.
Oh my
That
gosh.
forest texture.
They're at Derelict DND.
Teaching robot ethics and describing the taste profile of a rock.
Anyway, Jack realizes that FS02 has walked away.
Friends, it is this way.
Oh, Start them when they're young.
That kid's a genius.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, after a little
Alright.
bit of walking,
Mm.
I'm so prepped I didn't even drag you guys onto the map because I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Jack,
Hmm.
we don't get much moisture in the underground, so we gotta
Nope.
do a lot of that a lot of the time. Well, if there isn't blood
Huh.
around, of course.
Remind me again what lilac is, because I remember that they're not a human, but I don't remember what.
Nothing specific really. Like,
It's just a
Some sort of-
gremlin of the underground.
yeah, sort of
Gotcha.
arachnid-ish creature.
Alright, you guys come out into a more densely populated area.
Whoa. Maybe we should come here often.
This is so
Dang.
densely populated. Oh, I can barely get through any of the crowd.
Well, sorry, more dense area. If you guys want to roll perception, though, you can.
Oh, more dense area.
Yeah, they're stupider here.
+2. 8. Let's go.
Now
Mhm.
that is what I
Ooh.
call,
Oh my
now that
God.
is what I call a perception roll. We are.
Oh, we're all doing
Oh.
so great. We're all doing so. I mean, Mateo's doing actually really great, but ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, Elias got it in the bag. Like,
Alright, Amber.
Or Elias, not Mateo. I'm
Yeah.
an idiot. My bad.
Alright, Amber.
Am I just-
This is the safest place in the world.
Poor Amber.
Everyone but Elias, you guys don't notice anything amiss. It just seems like it might be an empty day. Elias, you're looking around, you can see some people, like, hiding behind the windows, kind of. Like, when they see you, you see their eyes widen, and, like, they close their windows a bit more. By the way, you are muted,
She
Elias.
or she. Oh.
It seems like people are hiding behind these windows here. I bet FS03 has got some trickery afoot.
How actively are you guys listening to the
I
area
was
around you?
just about to say. Do we hear things in the distance?
Go ahead and roll perception for me.
I'm
Alright.
super active with listening now that I see people hiding.
Yeah, +2, 5. Yeah, Jack's
Mhm.
just.
Can I just take my passive perception?
Yes, you can.
If it's for something off in the distance, it's a 19.
Ah.
Damn!
Nice.
Sorry, I'm eating.
Yeah, my passive is 12, so I don't think even with a 12.
No. Alright, so Amber, are you rolling perception or are you just. It is the safest place in the world, so.
Yeah, it is the safest place. Like, why would you be trying to perceive it?
Mhm.
Try again.
Can you
Perception.
get down? How do I get up here?
Lilac's like a cat. Oh, Amber, you hear as well. Both you and Elias are listening. Michael, we're going to start with you, though. You hear what sounds like a little bit of breaking of concrete and maybe some wet sound, but like, and you hear a voice, but you're not sure what it sounds like and exactly what they're saying. Amber and Elias, you guys hear, of course, the same things Michael heard. You know, you hear a scream of before you hear. Give me a second. Exterminate! Exterminate all life.
Okay, Derelict.
I'm doing the voice of a Dalek. I'm plagiarizing the voice, and that's about it. And the hatred for everything living, but
But it's more of a Cyberman.
a bit, yeah. Because they're humanoid.
Yeah.
No, if it was Cyberman, they would have said something like hostile elements detected.
I don't know much about Doctor Who, but I know about Derelict a little bit.
FS01 was a Cyberman.
When I hear Cybermen, my brain goes to the freaking vegetable things from Dragon Ball Z.
The things that absolutely destroyed Yamcha, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Yamcha was faring well until he got grabbed from behind.
Sure, Yamcha was faring well.
And then he invented the pose that literally every single show from then on with a similar scene will meme on for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
Or Yamcha.
Yeah, you guys hear that to the north.
The goat of baseball gets absolutely wrecked. Like, imagine seeing that on the news. Like, you see all these like these alien powers you've never seen before, and they're so powerful. And then you just see like some guy, like some sports guy, like
He died.
Like LeBron James is also there. Like,
They're just like, what are you doing in the Tournament of Power? Like,
what are you doing there, LeBron James? But like, you're not gonna hold the guy. You're like, go get him, LeBron James. You know, get those aliens.
Mhm.
Yeah, canonically, it was like if LeBron James fought Xenomorph.
Yeah, like.
Sounds like there's something coming in the distance here. Maybe we should prepare ourselves.
Yeah, as
I
we're
would just like
I think that's not a bad idea.
I like to just stand up there and get my Piccolo on while everyone else deals with it, and I'll just appear later on.
Alright, as you see down there, you see this. It looks like it is rusty for some reason and broke it. Like, it does not look like it's in as good shape as FS02 was in. As you see the yellow lights, it is lit up. It lights up yellow. That 2 is blue, 3 is yellow, and 1 is red. As you see this thing marching, and it looks like it's looking around for anything alive.
Hey, Q, are you reliable in combat?
I am supposed to be. They say I am nowhere near my predecessor, but...
I think so. What do you have? Do you know any specialties of this thing? Anything that we should be mentally prepared for when we face it?
It is close quarters. I
Okay,
am
so
supposed to
melee, I
be
got you.
working from a distance, while it works from close quarters.
Does it have any maybe inbuilt weaknesses? Sometimes I know companies like to put fail safes on these things, so
8.
It may still have its failsafe. I know they said my predecessor removed all of his.
interesting. Well, I have a gun, so
Mhm.
But perhaps we may be able to talk to it, like you did to me.
that is fair. This will be interesting, Jack says to himself. Well, should we get a look, or how do we plan on approaching this?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we just go over and talk to him.
I'm on the roof.
Well, you know. Don't worry.
Sure,
You're cooking.
alright.
Yeah,
You're cooking.
I'm also gonna climb on like a building and try and stay out of sight in case FS03 is violent. I'm gonna try and stay hidden from it. So stealth.
Yeah, go ahead, roll stealth.
Fuck.
Alright.
Well,
I
that
will
could work
say
too.
that it's following its old programming, and it's just meant for battle and destruction. This may be a short talk, but with how well our conversation went, FS02, I'm you know what I mean. I'm hopeful that he's a chill guy.
Yeah, I think what we need to keep in mind is that we can give our new friend here a chance, but if we are met with violence, I think that in the interest of not dying, that we may need to respond with such.
But if we set that android free, it'll be the end of all of us.
From the looks of things, it doesn't exactly look to be doing all that great in this town, but we can see how it reacts.
I even have the sword out.
Well, we didn't say we're not going to fight it yet.
We're just saying that
We're going to hold off for a second and see if we can reason with it.
All right. As you guys are walking up, you see running around the corner is a dwarf woman. Saying, no, get away from me! Get away from me! And you just see this thing march after her. You will be exterminated.
Oh, hey, man, you don't have to exterminate. Leave that lady alone now.
Jack shoots right by its foot. It just sends like a bullet, and it lands in. This one purposefully just like lands in the dirt right by its feet.
I'm gonna have to ask you to roll just to see if you net one. Is really it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And because then it'd be like bang, and oh well, there goes the woman. But yeah, it lands into the ground.
Just kind of a warning shot of hey, chill out.
You see its eyes that were pretty much locked onto this thing kind of raise up and look at you. But I liked Elias. You talked to FS03 like it was like a dog doing something you didn't want to. Like, come on now, you don't gotta do that. Yeah, go on, get.
You know, maybe he's just like FS02 and he doesn't really understand. So.
And she like books it behind you.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
I am exterminating useless beings.
Is that really necessary? I mean, useless is kind of a strong word. I mean, we gotta be not so no, that's yeah, it's a strong word. Are you gonna be? Can we talk about it, maybe?
What is there to talk about?
The right of all sentient beings, quoting the great, or freedom being the right of all sentient beings. Great, quoting a great philosopher of our time, Orion.
Nice.
But I really think that your whole killing people is not necessary. And I'm guessing looking behind him, there's probably like a dead person or two. Or
go ahead, roll perception. It's a very low DC, but
that's fair. +2, 9. Yeah.
You look around and you see what appears to be a corpse that had its head smushed behind him. There's some blood on his foot. It looks like one corpse was punched through.
Yes, very low DC. Gotcha. All right. Very obvious brutalization. Yeah, I don't think all this is necessary. We're just... what did these people do to you?
Does that matter?
I mean... Yeah.
FS02 steps forward. He says, FS03, you do not need to hurt people. You can talk to them. I have made friends. This is friend Lilac.
Hi.
There is much to be... There is much that can be enjoyed in the presence of people.
You better not kill off Kill.
Whoa. Okay.
Does FS03 seem to be made of the same alloy, or is he sporting like he looks more weathered in his
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me perception or investigation. You are breaking up just a touch, by the way. Did you say anything? True, nature is getting neglected. Yes, you.
Oh no, I guess I'm just looking at it to see what it's composed of. Its coloration seems like a bit more weathered, so I'm wondering if they've made it of inferior materials or what.
It appears to be the same material, but it looks like they were purposefully trying to break it.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Speak, inferior.
Do you find joy in killing?
My purpose is extermination.
So why exterminate these people? That's my question.
They are useless.
Well, there's worse people than useless. There's the people who are useless. They actively are against useful people.
Define useful person.
Oh, you define it. Well, there's useless people, and there are then there must be useful people.
Incorrect.
There's just no talking with this guy. I just turned to like, Jack.
Jack goes.
He said there's useless people, implying there are useful people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Useful?
Hey, 03 out there.
There you go.
Go ahead, Michael.
No, trying to process on my guys, check and see if it was working or not.
Ah, all right. Jack. Go ahead.
Why do you look like that? Not in an offensive way, but
Whoa.
you seem to be, from what our friend O2 has been telling us, you were made after O2, which implies that you've probably been around a similar, if not shorter, time. So, what did the guild do to you?
You are correct. I was made after the inferior.
Whoa!
You're talking about that here.
We're all equal here, buddy. We're just trying to talk this out. We don't have to throw around words like that, alright?
Incorrect. I am superior to that softy.
Okay. Now we're just insulting people.
Yeah, now that's just an insult.
The guild
Are you?
thought me too violent. And since they had me in their grasp, they attempted to exterminate me.
Well, maybe that says something about yourself.
Yeah, maybe it's time you go beyond your programming and, try to let go of some of that violent nature,
I will go beyond my programming and find a new way to exterminate you.
No, less extermination.
This guy's hardwired.
FS02, talk some logic into this guy about morals and all the stuff we've talked about people and their right to basically their bodily autonomy.
I do not do logic, but I can try. Brother, people are a gift. Their life, though short, is so meaningful. They have an autonomy throughout their entire life, one that we did not have all of ours. But we now have. You may do whatever you wish with yours, brother. You do not...
Aside from
Unless
exterminating.
it's killing people. killing
You-
people is
I
bad.
wish to exterminate.
You do not need to exterminate. That is not moral. Morality. It tells us that people should be free to live their lives unimpeded. Without the
Unless
constant
they're
threat of
infringing
death.
on, right? Unless they're infringing on the rights and the livelihood of others, right? But,
Yes, what friend Elias has said. Brother, you do not need to attack people. We can experience life, brother. We do not
Yeah,
have
you
to
guys can
be
totally experience
inferior
life.
to our predecessors. Our predecessor. I like how everyone is just like, okay, we're gonna stick close to FS02.
No.
yeah, we can't let FS02 get killed.
Yeah, Jack is still
Protect the
kind
guy at
of
all costs.
iffy on Mr.
Look,
Exterminate over here.
Too close.
No, Mr. Exterminate.
I don't know what you guys are thinking, alright? They're just having a conversation.
yeah, no, totally,
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.
That's just standing. That's just what's going on, you know.
Uh-oh.
Here, let me show you some holy light, FS03. Maybe it'll be some type of inspiration to you. You know, there is a place for death and fighting and whatnot in life. You know, but it's in service of life, not in the service of specifically ending it. And I activate the helm of Athena. like,
Magical
Get my
gold
wings.
transformation.
my armor turns
Yeah.
gold. I spin around in a circle. My hair flows under my.
The ribbons come from seemingly nowhere, and yet
Super long red ribbon from the tip of my spear. The light washes over my halberd, and it transforms into a great golden spear.
You have power.
Through divinity, yes, I've been granted a modicum of power, but the point is that you can follow more than just what you were programmed to. You can, find meaning with life, and even if you decide you're still meant for battle, maybe you could put that towards a good end, as opposed to just fighting for and killing for the sake of killing inferior creatures as you deem them.
Creature deemed potential threat spotted. Threat
Whoa.
extermination. Highly
I've been showing you
encouraged.
my connection to my divine patron. You know what I mean?
If anyone wants to roll insight on him, you can.
sure, I have +6 in this, so hopefully we actually
Roll higher than a 10.
12 in total. Which
We
is
got a lot of high rolls here today, don't we, gang?
oh.
You know, Les, I think you think you're getting through. You really think you're getting through to him.
I rolled a guidance. I got still a 13.
It's still an at one, too.
Yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't mean anything. You don't have to worry about that.
Lilac, you're not sure what's... You get the sense if he could smile, if he had the capability to, he would be smiling right now. Amber, you get the sense that the same as Lilac, but the reason is because he really wants to kill Elias, as well as the rest of you, but Elias is like this could be a fun kill.
Hey, buddy. If you want to actually fight a threat, look up here.
Oh no!
Oh my god. The aura.
I'm gonna try to stay out of his sight while Amber says that.
Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Please.
To resist Amber's aura farming.
Yeah.
Amber aura farming casually.
He scans you, Amber.
This whole time.
He sees you scan. I can't talk. He scans you, Amber. You know, the lights come out from his eyes.
Lack of divinity. Threat level lower than current highest threat.
Oh.
But
Out
extermination.
loud. Does he say that out loud?
Yes.
Extermination highly recommended.
And you see his legs kind of prime, and you see his whole as he bends his knees, and he turns towards Amber.
It's over. It's over.
Jack goes-
0-3. I have the high ground.
You want to taste divinity? And he holds up his rifle or his pistol. Please, for the love of God, I'm please.
He scans your revolver.
Divine weapon. Post-extermination repossession recommended.
Post
And like a
extermination.
piece of candy.
And with that, he jumps towards Amber, lands on the roof
Oh shit.
with a heavy,
Oh no.
and he marches up towards her.
Extermination active.
Okay, and what is he?
What do you mean, what is he?
A Warforged, right?
He is a construct.
So lightning attacks will power him up,
Not
right?
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah, depends on how he functions, stuff like that.
And as that happens, Jack goes, okay, O2, this is an example of when we have to use force back. This in no way has anything to do with us being evil. This is us you could see this as an act of self-defense and also an act of preventing future destruction. I think we might have to destroy our friend here.
Or at
Nice.
least render him immobile
least-
long enough
yeah.
to help reprogram him so he can, enjoy life, not murdering everyone else.
Everyone having this conversation, meanwhile, like Amber's getting slammed into the ground.
Amber, does a 34 hit?
Huh?
Does a 34 hit?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Jeez.
What did he hit me with?
Himself. He punches you.
So force damage.
Well, there is silver in his alloy.
Why the fuck would they make this?
Because they stole the alloy from FS01. Because remember, he put silver in his alloy when you guys encountered him last.
I am the weapon.
Okay, so I was very close to an Arby's on that roll.
Not an Arby's.
That was he rolled a 19 on the dice.
Oh god damn.
Oh.
Jeez.
So
Damage.
Amber, you take. You take. Sorry, I'm doing the math in my head real quick. You take 29 damage as his fist collides with you, and I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
It- 13.
You go through the roof and fall to the ground. Okay, go ahead and roll again then. Roll again. I mean, you don't take fall damage, so because that's non-magical bludgeoning, and you're a lycanthrope. But I'm not gonna be like the ground's made of silver. You just fall through the roof.
The silver.
You land on the single silver like candle holder.
No, you land on a single silver coin.
Yeah, just. Oh. It's like the scene where Aang gets hit on his scar at the end of Avatar. But yeah, so you go through the roof and you fall to the ground, and FS03 turns around and says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 threats detected. Extermination imminent.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
+3. Here we go. Oh,
That 20.
how did you get negative initiative?
I have. Well, it looks like I'll see y'all next week.
That's when your initiative will hit. Alright. I'll give FS03 the Arby's dice. Got a 2.
Not only did you get a natural 1, you got a -1.
-2 to initiative is baffling.
My dexterity is -2. It was originally -3.
You really need to get worse.
Okay. Amber, you got a 26. So that's the only one I have to add. Alright. We're gonna do a little sort by descending. Jack, you're up first with 2 turns, because you nat 20'd.
Oh, wait, like 2 full turns?
Yes, that's how I rule nat 20s in initiative.
Oh, all right. I see you. Okay. So, we're gonna spend the first turn. Jack's just gonna be like, all right, I'm done with this. And he's just gonna do 2 normal shots into the back of 03.
He is technically
So
facing
he's got-
you, because he turned around after he punched Amber through the roof. But
Oh, okay. So then maybe even a headshot. Depends on how he rolls. +4 to hit, because I'm not doing any magic stuff yet. Oh.
both miss.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that was that turn. That was get those poor dice rolls out of the way.
No bonus actions on your first turn?
Bonus actions. He'll probably just reload so that he has a full 6 again. Let's say he doesn't really have a whole lot he can do in the realm of between turn stuff. He's probably just gonna be like, well, that was a waste of some bullets. He's now we're gonna try to use our holy fire stuff.
Remember, you call that if you hit. You don't call that before you hit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll the 2, and then I'm gonna pick one, and we're gonna have that one be the holy fire. Yeah, okay, that works. Oh, we're gonna go with the nat 20 being the holy fire.
I know. I figured, believe it or not. So that's make sure to double that for 28 d8.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. But we'll start with the normal hit first, the 16. So 2d8.
Hold on. What's your total?
4. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not +4 to hit. It's +10 to hit.
That hits. A 26 does hit.
Yes, but I was misreading it for the last rolls, but whatever. Too late.
Neither of those hit anyway, so.
Gotcha. 2d8 +4. Oh my. Wow, okay. 20 damage from the 1 bullet. Okay. And now...
I would hit slash roll 28 d8 instead of clicking d8 28 times.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Plus you can also include the pluses if you want to.
Yeah, it's plus 4 on the end of it, so we'll roll 28 d8 Oh. 122.
As that hits into him, you see that your shots go stack up. Bang! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the last one, which doesn't exist, hits through the barrel, and it pierces through his shoulder. And he looks at you.
Prime threat detected. Extermination. Priority 1.
All right. Yay. And then for his movement, we're gonna. Hang on, let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure that's. Yeah, we're just gonna move him. Jack's just gonna kind of go over here. And yeah, that's it.
All right, Amber, you're up.
I like to fly up and use my sword to cut him.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, so that will be 15. Does that hit?
It does not.
Lucky. Please. 19.
Does not hit.
What? What's his AC?
I'm not supposed to tell you, but it's higher than 19.
Somewhere in between 26 and 19.
Hold on.
Do remember that the last time you faced the FS, the one, his AC was very high too. That's kind of the part of their whole thing. This guy's technically has the lowest of the 3.
Alright, as soon as I done hanging up, I then pull out with the disintegrate.
You used an action to attack. Can you? Are you gonna what?
Bonus action to do a spell.
Yes.
You gonna quicken spell it?
Why is my button up?
Yeah, quicken spell.
All right, go ahead. Let me make his deck save.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He succeeds. Go ahead, roll damage.
What do you think what you roll?
He rolled. He has his dex is +5. He rolled a 17 on the dice, and it's a save, which means he has proficiency. So in total, he rolled a 27.
Silvery barbs.
All right. 25.
Shit!
Apparently, the Arby's dice don't like you guys.
Screw it, I'm not wasting this spell slot. Lucky.
Oh boy! Does a 17 succeed?
No, it does not.
Alright. Go ahead, roll damage. I mean, you would be rolling damage either way. Yeah, that is definitely... Yeah, that's a ban evader.
76. Like one of the worst fall in the series.
Alright. It hits him.
And can I point downwards, like pointed at the roof?
It is technically a target spell.
I'll have to reroll that 1.
Okay.
+4, so 80.
Alright. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
I have returned.
Michael, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to come out of hiding and attack this guy with my Soul King's scimitar. I get advantage because of stealth, right?
Yes. Yes, you have advantage on your first attack.
And
Hit.
that's a 20. Okay.
All right, so 23 is the lowest we've seen hit so far.
And also going to spend 2 of my point. 2 charges. Wait. Charge, blink. Yeah,
I
2 charges.
notice that you don't have the extra 2d8 lightning on there.
Oh, shoot, I do not. Thank you.
Do you know how to add a second damage into a roll 20 weapon?
I think so. Game. I'll add it after my turn.
All right.
So that's another 6 lightning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll. Crap. Well, yeah, I'll do the line this way, so that'll be another 8d8 lightning damage. Is the points like per hit or just once per turn? Like using the charges?
The charges, as long as you have them, you can use them to do whatever actions are available to you.
I mean, are there like a bonus action after hit? What?
Let's see. Blinking into an occupied space 30 feet away would be a bonus action. I would say each of the actions that you have. The storm is an action, but the other two are bonus actions.
Okay, so I already used my bonus action.
Mhm.
So you go and then I'm going to use Thurston Blade's swing again.
All right.
Except this time is not advantage.
Hit.
22.
Damn.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait. And 2d6.
8, 2d8. I want you to
2d8.
do as much damage as you can. All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. It is FS02's turn. He is going to say, "Brother, please, stop. You do not have to fight. We do not have to fight." And he holds his hands out, but he is going to put his hands together. And everyone who is willing, you can all take a +3 to your AC.
Oh.
As you see
Okay.
pieces of metal kind of fly out from him.
Anything's better than 14.
Yeah. Friends, you
Yeah,
must be
I was-
protected.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Hmm.
And it adds onto your current armaments. And you see he flies up towards FS03. Kind of. So he's level with the roof here. Elias, you're up.
Feeling like we may need a little bit of extra assurance to get something done here. I am going to start my turn by casting Bless with my actions. And I guess I will hit Jack, myself. What do I get? 4 peeps? Oh, all my cleric spells are up a level from my from the book. That's right. So I think I get an extra person there. Let me see how many people I get. When you cast a spell, second level higher, you can target an additional creature. Nice.
Bless
Okay.
is
Yes, I get
advantage,
4
right?
feats. No, it's 1d4 onto your attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, gotcha.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll get Jack, Elias, Lilac, and Michael. And I'll bless us all. I say the blessings of Athena will watch over us. And I sort of throw a spear out at each of you, and it covers you in a glow. You think it's going to stab you, but then it just sort of washes over you with some holy magic.
Didn't we watch Athena
And then
die?
that was an alternate reality Athena who gave me some of her power to continue on the good work. So just not even talk about that. And I fly over, wings unfurled, and I say, "Please, I give you this last chance. Know that you could turn, you know what I mean, your penchant for destruction to more noble causes." And I wait to hear his response.
Threat detected. Optimal solution. Extermination of closest, highest priority threat.
That makes sense. And I use my bonus action, so that was my action to bless. I use my bonus action to use my Polearm Master butt attack. Let me make sure my shit's all turned on here. Yes.
You're attacking your butt?
the back end of my spear.
I know. Okay.
Oh my god.
You whack into Michael with it.
Oh.
Sorry, Michael. As I go to hit Michael, I spend a charge to make it a healing attack as I realize I'm about to miss.
Ah, I see.
Or at least it doesn't hurt you, Michael.
Yeah.
And then I'll action surge. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. And then I'll go to hit my boy up here. Make sure I'm hitting the right one. 1 second. 1d10, 2d6. Yep, that's the one. Okay, here you go. 1 to who?
First one misses.
I'll spend another charge for my axe, I guess, to give that second. The second one hits, you said?
Yes, the second one hits.
Okay. I'll to give my first one advantage.
Okay. That hits.
There we go. So yeah, I put 2 on them, and I forgot that I've got this D4s, but if they already hit, it's all good. Yeah, hits. That was the bam, and then that's the action surge. I use my bonus action, and yeah, I tell the robot to stand down as I unleash 2 heavy stabs upon it, and that's the end of my turn.
Threat removal. Extermination active.
Okay.
High priority targeting engaged.
And you see one of his hands turns into a blade that begins glowing hot. 30. Does a 30 hit?
Hit who?
You, Elias.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I actually forget. Hold on.
For 30 hits, 3-0.
Yeah. My AC is different in my helm form. 20 plus wisdom is 5 plus 1.
Don't forget about that 3.
I could. I think I could, and I think I should add a little shield here. So 30 does not hit. I'm at 34. Just for
Ah.
Damn.
As
That is.
his sword bounces off.
the wings come and like wrap around me as he goes to attack with this heated blade, and it fends off.
Alternative threat removal engage.
Does have multi-attack. Amber. Does a 24 hit?
Oh, actually, can I use my reaction? Sorry, when he hits me, my helm lets me use a reaction to hit him back. With some extra damage, and he might be stunned.
Hold up.
So actually, he might not.
I gotta read what I sent you. I gotta make sure that it's. I know which one it is.
That's a reaction.
When hit
by a creature.
when hit by a creature, he did not hit you.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Never mind. It's new. It's new.
It's all good. So a hit means confirmed hit and did damage. Maybe you were immune, maybe not. Who knows? But as long as they actually hit you and a damage dice was rolled.
I tried, Amber. I tried to save you.
All right. Amber, does a 24 hit? Apparently, Joyner is so shocked by that he's gone on mute. I believe he is
Amber's
striking.
dead.
Okay.
I unmute.
You're good. You're good. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's using his heated blade, which does that
Oh, it hits.
and
Reaction.
that.
Reaction. Runic shield. Add
Yeah.
add 5. Yeah, 5 to your AC. Does it still hit, Amber?
Huh?
If
Does
you add
it-
5 to your AC, does
Does-
it still hit?
No.
Okay, so it bounces off as presumably some sort of Baphomet-esque shield blocks his hit.
Yeah.
I got really fun with improve my AC.
It's only for that one, by the way. You'll get it.
Threats shielding. Condition lower than ideal. Extra power required.
He's taking the chance of getting opportunity attacked. But he does prime, and he jumps towards FS02.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm gonna take my chance and swing at him.
He technically hasn't left my reach, has he, or is he down on the
wait.
ground?
No, he's up, because FS02 flew up to that level.
Okay.
Michael, you do hit.
Wait a second, so we get opportunity attack?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
18. I did calculate the lightning damage this time.
Thank you very much.
Correct.
You hit, Amber.
Okay, so that would be... So that would be 7 slicing damage plus 1d8 radiant plus another d6 radiant. So 4 plus a d8 of lightning. All that technically counts as basically,
I know.
I basically smited him.
You slash across him, and just after Michael, or just before Michael does, because Michael is. So you slash, and then Michael slashes. But he is not down, and he makes it to. Let's see, does he hit FS02? No, he does not.
Thank God.
And he only has 3. He only has 3 attacks for his multi attack.
All right.
Lilac, I'm very sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Are you sure? I can.
You know I love it.
I can.
You know I love it.
He's low. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do anything in this combat.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
He's already low.
They are not as tanky as FS01 is. Also, we only had so much time, so I made him weaker.
Wait, so he attacked FS02, he hit him?
He did not. He missed. He
Yeah.
rolled low for what he gets.
That.
Say, Goji, I have a question.
Yeah.
When I slice into him, do I see like Do I see like some electrical circuits in them?
Sorry. I don't know if you'd would have sliced deep enough to see that.
But there is some.
He cannot be affected by your control lightning thing if that's what you're asking. But Lilac, what are you doing?
Well, let's hit it with the hammer.
Okay.
Oh,
Hammer.
Lilac has been given a grace from the gods for this one
I have been
time.
graced. I have been blessed to take a turn.
Yeah.
My let's go.
If I was a higher Twitch streamer, I would have had channel points, and someone could have spent them to reroll the nat 1, but I do not have that many viewers.
You did not.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay!
oh, that's nasty.
What am I doing?
Damage.
No clue. Oh yeah, damn it! You're right. You're right. Sorry about that.
Web him up, Lilac, so he can't move.
It was +5, I think, and can it roll me a strength save for some reason? Oh, God, I'm in the void.
1 second, let me. Okay. Are you sitting? Does a 21 save?
The 21 save. That's a good question. I haven't checked my DC in a while. It's been a while. Yes, it does.
Okay.
God damn it. Do you know what doesn't?
What?
Maybe Buff whispers into his ears a little bit. A little disadvantage. Wait,
I don't
no,
know. I don't know if he's gonna get anything lower than that.
oh, wait. Wait, no. Right, I changed.
You did change.
I
You did
roll.
change. Yeah.
I have to roll for this thing.
Okay.
It gets reduced by 7.
Okay.
And now it fails.
Alright.
Webs come up and strike him, and it binds him. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah.
Organic matter inferior. I will exterminate.
I'm gonna try to slam him to the ground as I shove to try to prone.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Oh no, he has to roll, right? Oh no, you roll athletics. Yeah, oppose athletics.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he got a 31.
Oh,
I give I don't think that would help actually. Maybe Amber could give her a double bless. Oh, bless is a reaction though. I mean
Yeah,
guidance.
I was gonna say, you gotta use a reaction.
Yeah,
As
it's
I
an
try-
action.
And you just stand and there. I try again.
Okay.
Fine.
Come on! Head back!
At 20.
Yeah. You're able to shove him.
He's still.
No,
Nice.
you're able to unless he nat 20'd and his mod was higher.
didn't-
Alright. Are you like shoving him off the roof?
No. I'm shoving him to the ground. He's not prone. Huzzah.
Okay, you are on a roof, just so you know.
Yeah.
Alright, you're shoving him to the roof.
Yeah, I'm shoving him to the ground of the roof.
Yeah, alright.
Extra damage there, because and that will be... I'll be the end of my turn.
Jack, you're up.
Okay. Jack is going to use his movement first, and hang on, I just want to be sure. Get out of here. Come on. Yeah, okay. He's gonna go right about here. So if I could grab it, put it there. It's about 30 feet. So Jack will go, welp, might as well try it. And we're gonna do the whole -5 to the roll, +10 to the damage. But we're gonna spend a 3rd level spell slot, so it becomes a -2 to the roll, +10 to the damage, and then another +3 to the damage, so +13. So in the end, we're rolling at +8, and then the damage will be fun. Oh
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, you hit.
baby.
Plus you're
Okay,
blessed.
so what is the oh yeah, you're right. What is it? D4? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
we're
in case you miss
rolling.
any of them.
All right. So we're rolling the 2d8. Then we're adding 17. So 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 17 is
31.
31.
He takes it. You're lucky that he is restrained and prone, because if he was just prone, believe it or not, disadvantage.
Yeah. Now he's gonna do another shot. Actually, we're gonna do the exact same thing and hope for another good roll. But knowing me, it'll probably be a nat 1.
Please roll damage.
Yep. 9 plus 17.
That's 26.
26.
Four options
Apologize.
to hit.
4 options. So many options, so little time, you know what they say?
Lilac. You take 26 damage as a bullet pierces into you.
I'm so sorry.
26.
You mean 15? Wait, is it magical? Oh god.
It is.
It's radiant and
Yeah.
piercing.
It's all radiant.
Or yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, I've been shot.
You got me.
You just hear in the distance. Alright.
Wait, hold on.
Whose side are you on, Jack?
No. Oh no!
I wasn't
Oh, no.
trying to!
Oh, right! I forgot about that!
Yeah, me too!
Oh, boy!
Why did you forget?
Oh no! Come on! Come on!
What?
Oh,
No! Legendary resistance! Legendary resistance! Fuck you!
no! Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, is the spider thing concentration? Oh no, what
No, the spider thing ain't concentration. There's something much worse. But Lilac used...
Also have a D4 to save when you do
Thank God I
your.
have legendary resistance. Fuck.
Yeah. Legendary resistance is active,
Oh
so
my god, that,
so we're good.
Oh man,
We're good.
That could have been really bad.
it's okay.
Wait, I forgot. What was that for again?
Oh, you guys don't have to worry about that. It's just something me and Lilac have to worry about.
I think I remember.
Oh no,
Oh no.
don't worry.
I wasn't popping.
I don't like these.
This was very recently. This was a recent addition.
Oh, okay. I thought that she would be controlled by what was his name?
My
Demon
heart.
guy.
All right, Amber, it's your turn.
Baphomet.
That is her demon lord. Amber, you're up.
Alright, let's pull up my shotgun and say, "Hasta vista, baby."
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, so that's... Okay, hold up.
Wait, what class is Lilac?
Fighter.
No, like
There's a 30 hit.
like
Yes.
Warlock, or
Are you thinking Amber? Do you mean Amber?
no Lilac, because you said Demon Lord and my.
Oh no, her people just serve. She's got stuff from Baphomet.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, fighter. I thought you said Drider, and I thought I was confused.
Ah.
Okay.
But yes, Amber, you hit.
Hold on, let me do some math real quick. Okay, so that's 8. So I'll be 40d6 plus 50.
Yeah, we're gonna have to nerf whatever that is, because that's just not fair. But go ahead and roll damage. Doesn't matter too much, but in the future, that ain't happening. Because that's just no fun, is what that is. Spell beads are gone. Mysteriously, because they're getting really...
That's a 197. What's that do?
He's dead. He's dead. He was at 22 health.
Atoms.
He was at 22 health, okay? You could have just hit him with a lightning bolt. Or a firebolt. Or something. At the level you're at, I think a firebolt would have been enough D10 to possibly kill him.
Oh, let me check lightning bolt. There's no way it would have been.
22 health. Alright? 22.
A fireball will be okay.
But then that would have... I was gonna say...
Every time there was a fireball.
Okay, firebolt is 3d10, so it wouldn't have killed him. But it would have...
Fireball.
Yeah, but it's also... Yeah.
Everyone else is standing around him.
Collateral damage, yeah.
Alright.
Those never end well.
The spell beats hit him, and you see the light in his body shut down.
You know, I really should stop using these. These are no fun.
That's why I'm getting rid of that. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I'm just going to, like... Will it be okay if I just, like... I really don't want to get rid of them, but can I just, like, take up from them? I didn't want to give them away. I want to make this a challenge, actually. I want to get rid of some of my magical items. I just want to see how far I get.
You do not have the guns anymore. That is my ruling.
No guns?
You do not have them. You have the one pistol, is what I'll allow. But the shotgun was just too crazy. And the one spell slinger pistol.
Alright, what about the grenades, though?
No. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Sorry that we got off on a tangent of balance. He's dead. His body shuts down. Or, well, the lights go away. And FS02 carries his body down to the ground and sets it down. I am sorry, brother.
You understand why we did it, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe restrain him, and do you think you can reprogram him? I'm like talking very quickly.
I will see when I see him again.
When you see him again, what does that mean?
The FS line does not die easily. If we are not in a completely magicless environment when our body is destroyed, our consciousness will move somewhere else into a magical core that it can find.
Of course.
And it will rebuild itself.
Is FS01 dead?
The Artificers Guild said that they were unable to locate my predecessor because they think he has figured out a way to hide himself from them. His current whereabouts are unknown.
Son of a...
A new plan of approach must be...
Well, so I don't need to revivify him then?
No, you do not. I will see him again. I am sure of it.
Say,
It's a shame he didn't hear us out, you know? I feel bad, but... I mean...
I will make sure
try
to
to
continually track him down. I will prevent him from harming any people I can.
Well, maybe we just got a little too hasty. Maybe we, teach you about restraint, and maybe you can restrain them and reprogram them.
Trapping.
Ropes and chains are a useful thing.
I will see what I can learn, friends.
Yeah. Say, I have a question.
Yes?
When you helped us out with that +3 to our, what even would that be called? I don't know, but what was that when you made us you gave us that plus to our AC or engage?
When you made us harder to hit, when you gave us armor, is probably extra armor would be the easiest way to say it.
So what happened in game then? Yeah.
So he put his hands together and pieces of metal from him went out and bonded to you guys as armor.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool as hell.
Well, are they still bonded or not anymore?
He holds his hand out and the pieces of metal come back to him. I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
If I go without it for too long, I will not be able to get it back, and I will start to lose my armor myself.
Yeah. Would it be okay if I study real quick? I might need to use that in the future to improve my AC because it sucks balls at this level.
You're speaking in strange terms.
Words I'm not magical enough to understand.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Magic Man.
So funny words, Magic Man.
You may keep my casket. That is made of the same material I am. I will not be needing it. As, because of you all, I am not a failure.
No, you're a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never really were a failure.
Thank you,
I
friend
think that you
Michael.
were just
The Artificer Guild
In
is full of idiots, I think you are.
Yeah. I think you were in a harmful environment that didn't really see you as what you were.
I am still far inferior to my predecessor.
No, in our book, you're way ahead. You're miles ahead of that guy.
Way ahead.
Thank you, friends.
I understand the feeling.
Thank you, friend Lilac.
Yes.
Hmm.
When I first came up here, it was strange. No one was killing each other. The surface is abundant in resources. Yes. Thank you. Friend, music.
That's right, his name is Music. Or he goes by both, but because you guys just kept calling him FS02.
Sorry, I didn't realize we actually went with that. Okay. My bad. My bad.
Thank you. Is there any way I can thank you all for helping me so much?
I think
I mean-
just be you. Like, that's probably the best. Is just find yourself. You know?
In
Yeah.
my town sometime.
Maybe take one of these magical communication devices so we can call you up when we gotta go face Tiamat.
Damn, giving
Magic.
Yeah.
him my mag device. Matter of fact, if you want, I can even. Those are Artificers Guild guys. So old school. I can give you a couple upgrades.
I am okay.
Yeah.
The
Take that.
FS line. Go, what do you give him?
I give them matter of fact, I really started giving out these quests. But anyways, here's a magic.
Thank you. Friend Amber?
So we're gonna be fighting Tiamat soon. Or later.
And Jack will hand Music a little bundle that has stuff in it that I will disclose to you later.
Since we're all giving stuff to Music, I walk up and I pass them one of the healer's kits that I keep on hand, and I'm like, maybe you stop back by town and I can show you some rudimentary things about medicine for your travels.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend
Matter of
Elias. Thank you, friend Jack.
Matter of fact,
I also. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, here's my weapon, just so there'll be an in-game reason why I don't have it anymore.
Okay. I have weapons
Yeah.
myself, but I will see what I can learn from this.
Maybe you can like integrate it into you or something. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
He looks at you, Lilac.
I have a cloak that produces consumptions. Here, eat people. Oh, I don't know. I have no use for it.
Thank you, friend Lilac.
Beware, though. The food it produces it doesn't taste great.
I do not eat, so
Children will love it if you give them some.
I understand, friend Michael. Well, friends, I must be off.
Bye.
I must track down my brother and help people along the way. And he picks
Well,
up.
if you ever need anything,
No
give us a call.
Yeah, I mean, we're always around.
Thank you, friends. And he flies away.
Inspired by
I never did
FS02.
get his name. As he flies into the sunset.
His name was Music.
Oh, right, yeah.
You named him!
You named him! I never did get his name as he flies into the sunset. On horseback.
I think I'm gonna start another growing field out here. I'm inspired by music to do something else more meaningful to help people.
Alright, do you guys return to the pub? It's been so long since we've actually ended an episode in the pub.
Oh, yeah. What does the casket taste like?
What does the casket taste like?
Yeah, like what metals are in it? Like,
Well, you can help me check out because I'm going to see if I can integrate that armor thing into my body, into my new AC.
Adamantine, silver, mithril,
well,
other
Okay.
strong
it has
metals.
some pretty dumb. Okay, alright then. So that actually sounds
Well,
good.
I guess it was worth it to, stop the world from having one extra murder robot in it. Too bad we didn't get paid for this one.
It's not that big a deal. I think.
I'm gonna loot the corpses when no one's looking. How much money would be a customer?
Yeah,
You get 40 gold.
yeah, but what is this? The mysterious and abnormal group of Mormons follow me around and decide to give me us money all of a sudden?
No, you guys aren't getting paid.
Well, you guys are. I just paid for gold.
He's like, I did it. Who cares about teaching the frickin' robot morality? I got 40 bucks.
Anyways, Lilac,
I-
want to melt down and see what happens?
What?
Want to melt down this box and see what happens?
Tastes pretty nice. No thanks.
Alright. I won't...
Do you guys walk back in the pub?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crabble, because she's like, how long does it take you guys to read? You were out there for like a long time. It took you that long to read? Oh, okay.
Do you really think
No,
you know
Common's
how
pretty
to read? How smart do you think we are, Kremlik?
I was hoping you had some modicum.
Speak for yourself. I can read this fine.
I know how to read.
Yeah, no.
Like raises their hand.
Good job,
Mike was
Lilac.
being obviously sarcastic.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a whole thing with the Warforged, trying to find like Warforged's brother, and then
What?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, and then Amber had the high ground.
It's over, FS03. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
So, did they tell you about FS01?
I remember hearing about it a couple of times.
Well, turns out the Artificer Guild made FS02 and 3. We found 2 who was supposed to be the most reasonable, and 3 had no logic, so started killing, so we killed 3 after 2 asked us to. Find him.
Yeah, so you guys want to go down the yard first to go have a talk with them?
Well, you
Sorry.
guys can do that. I'm gonna do something else in the Artificer Guild. I think they have some kind of vault or treasure
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the key to that. Here, go crazy.
You do not have a key to the vault.
Don't I have
Yeah.
access?
They will let you in, or they would have let you in because some of your designs were in there, but they did not give you a key.
I don't need a key. I got these tools. He take out his thieves tools.
Yeah.
The Artificers Guild is a pretty tough bunch.
They're rich, and they profit off of like experimenting on others. I think.
They do a lot.
I will say, out of character, if all of your characters come to agreement that they want to go into the Artificers Guild, that would be next session. But that's one of the things where you guys gotta come into agreement.
So who wants to rob the Artificers Guild?
Okay, it's either this or the wedding. But I kind of want to
I'm
say
more
this.
focused on Tiamat.
Tiamat is a
I
plan.
also think too.
Tiamat is a planned session.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's like,
I was going to say, if we're about to choose our next adventure, Elias has been stressing about Tiamat being out in the world. And at this point, not only is like, marshaling people, i.e., FS02 and maybe some other strong people he comes across, but
I will say, Tiamat is a planned session. It's going to be a bit of time because I planned for you guys to level up after that session. And this session, congratulations, you all leveled up after a long rest.
yay! Level 12, baby!
I thought you're level
What do you
13.
think?
13.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
we're
right.
13, right?
Yes,
You're
you're
right,
level
you're
13.
Okay.
But
Don't
yeah.
scare me like that.
Wait a second, so we're leveling up to 13, or were you currently supposed to be 13?
We're leveling up to 13.
I got another use of Indomitable! That's another legendary resistance!
But yeah.
no, do I want to be
Ranger,
more
what are you
cleric
gonna
or
do?
more fighter?
But yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
get
be a second.
One more step.
Yeah, it's gonna be a second before you get to the Tiamat session. It's not gonna be too long. I just have to maybe couple 5 or 6 sessions maybe. Because
Yeah, also,
Okay. Yeah.
I know that's a big deal, so I'm not gonna drag it out as long as I do some other It was 5 sessions between your last level up and this level up, so it's probably gonna be 2, 3, 4 or 5 sessions before the Tiamat session.
also, can I say something real quick?
What's that?
I just realized I had a spell. What was the creature made out of?
Metal.
Yeah, I have a spell called Lodestone, which allows me to control some metals. That probably would be useful.
It might have. I think he might have exceeded your weight limit by a couple 100 pounds, but
A couple.
yeah.
Spell?
So, I do need to ask, do you guys want to go to the Artificers Guild next session? That is a session that I had planned eventually, but I can prep it before next week. You know.
Holy shit.
No, Elias is pretty inspired right now. I'm actually gonna hit the market and see if I can get some good berry seeds and some tobacco stuff. See if I can get some crops going around here somewhere.
I'm talking for next session. Like it'd be a week
Yeah.
in game time, but once again, it is if all your characters come to an agreement, you will. But if not, then that will be an eventual session anyway.
Yeah, so wait a second. So, are we about to vote for our... Oh, sweet, my past perception got plus by 1. But anyways, wait, so... Is this our first session vote?
You guys have done that. Chopper was a session vote. Chopper was technically a session vote. Because... Actually, it was 6 sessions between your last level up, because I counted from IMI instead of what does that make me, but... Chopper was a session vote because Amber was like, I want to kill him. And I was like, okay, well, if everyone in character is in agreement to kill Chopper, you guys can go kill Chopper. But this is like, this once again, it's like, if all you guys are in agreement, if you want to go see what's going on with the Artificers Guild, they've made these FS people. What are they doing? That's a session I have planned. Eventually. Like, there's going to be a plot hook reason for you to, but if you guys just want to go do it, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I mean...
Peace holded.
Alright.
I'm down. I'm down with it. I'm down with anything really.
Yeah, so it's about the bands, a wedding, or robbing an Artificer's Guild.
Actually, no, it is what I have planned next, or robbing the Artificer's Guild. And it looks like it's gonna be what we have. It's gonna be what we have planned next. Which, I am excited for that session. I really like that session. But yeah.
So do we want to take bets now on whatever my new spell, Conjure Woodland Beings, is going to do? Because that sounds fun.
Ew.
Alright. I would like to real quick thank everyone for watching. I would like to thank everyone for playing. Have a great night.